Hello, kindergarten. So I know that Miss Thomas, Senorita Thomas, did a video for you guys about a very bunny Arizona, and you guys got to see Arizona, but I thought it would be really fun, and I was so excited that there's also a very bunny Illinois. And if you guys remember, that is where I grew up, and that's where my parents still live right now. And all of these places are really special to me, so I was going to read you this story and then hopefully share with you some things about Illinois. Okay, here we go. You know about the eggs the Easter Bunny hides, hard-boiled and dyed or with candy inside. Well, the next day he's back, hip-hopping around to gather the eggs that nobody found. So he's off to Illinois with one thing on his mind. How many Easter eggs can you help him find? And here you can see the shape of the state of Illinois and how it's spelled. It's such a funny way of spelling something because there's a silent S on the end. Illinois, and then there's an S at the end. Isn't that funny? First stop, Chicago. There are sights to be seen. This sculpture is the Cloud Gate, but people call it the Bean. This is like a huge mirror that people take a lot of pictures in. It's really fun. It's downtown in Chicago. Now off to Wrigley Field, the next egg of the day, and while we look out, we can watch the teams play. I have been to so many baseball games here because I think my dad is maybe the world's biggest Chicago Cubs fan, and so we would go and watch games here all the time. At Printer's Row, you'll find another egg hiding. Why not take a break to read some good writing? Down Michigan Avenue is the Magnificent Mile. Let's find the next egg and relax for a while. Atop Willis Tower, we'll visit the sky deck. Is there an egg down below? Let's go and let's check. So in one of Chicago's tallest buildings called the Willis Tower, it used to be called the Sears Tower, they have these little glass boxes that you can step out into like the bunny is, and you can see all of the city from there. And it almost feels like you're just floating or flying in the air because it's just glass even below your feet. So it almost feels a little scary, but it's kind of cool. One last egg in this city, so keep your eyes peeled on Bobby's bike hike before we head to Springfield. The Abraham Lincoln Library is our next stop. Let's find that egg and we'll be off with a hop. So if you remember, we read about Abraham Lincoln, and he is from Illinois and lived here, so a lot of things are named after him. The Route 66 Museum in Pontiac is hiding an egg in the land yacht out back. The world's largest ketchup bottle is a cool sight to see. Now look around up and down. Where could that egg be? Can you guys find it? Anderson Japanese Garden should help clear your mind, but don't pause for too long. There's still an egg to find. Can you guys find this egg on this page? The Gemini giant stands near the last one. Go find that egg. Now your work here is done. Thanks for all your help today. You really were quite great. But now I must be on my way. I'm off to another state. I wonder where he's going to go next. The end. Thanks for reading it with me, you guys. I loved getting to show you some of the parts of Chicago that I've been to for so many times when I was little, when I was your age.